Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course I like to do this in complete survival. In today's video I am gonna be showing you the top 3 farms and features in the game at the moment. Now this comes with fair warning. If you do this in your world, in front of your friends are almost definitely gonna say you're cheating. To which you can reply, dude, these are farms and features. These are not glitches. Yeah, no, that sounded so much better in my head. Anyway, let's jump on into the video. First things first, I'ma show you a feature that is in the game added by the devs themselves, and what this feature will allow you to do is essentially get OP loot and find structures really easily, and you'll just become OP. Well, let me show you one example how I use this. Once upon a time I decided I needed a stack of elytras, so I decided to use this exact feature and get myself a stack of elytras. I have 2 full boxes. As you can see, I literally just never repair them as well, which is even funnier. Some of them have gone missing, so I'm thinking today we use this feature to get ourselves maybe 1 or 2 more elytras, because, yeah, I'm starting to run out, as you can see, and this is becoming a real problem in Simply Survival. This feature works in the overworld, but I'm going to head to the end to actually do it. And now I'm here in my end. I'm going to show you, first of all, an example. Now, mine's going to be a little bit different to yours, so what I'll actually do is stand on this little platform, right? You will have, I don't know, a massive end island to do this. I won't. Now, this only does work on normal worlds as well, so bear that in mind. And it's also device dependent. So what you're going to want to do is come into the settings, and you're going to want to go to video. And if you go down in video, you can see here, we can render a different amount of chunks. Now, for some reason, on my PC, it does get a little bit laggy, so bear that in mind. I can render 96 chunks. 96 chunks. Dude, that is insane. That means if I stand on the, as you can see, the main end island, let's just pretend this is the main end island, I can quite literally, like, look out to the outer islands. Now, if you haven't guessed, this is exactly how I found my elytras. You can just see an end city over there. I think that's a double end city. Yeah, that's where I started last time. So, yeah, it's a really easy method to find elytras. Problem that I've got is that I need to find a new direction to head in to find some more. Right, I flew through. I have no idea where oh, God. I came through the bottom one. Wow. Yeah, I really hope I can use that to get back, like it still works. I'm on this island. What I'm going to do is go into the settings, and I will go on video, and we'll go all the way up to 96. And what I'm going to do is see if we can see any new kind of towers about. Let's have a look. Any in the distance. Right, we can see that over there. Right, I don't know if you can see that, but behind those Endermen, there is an actual tower. I'm not sure if it's got a ship, though, but we can go over and have a look. It's surprisingly less laggy than I thought. It's a little bit laggy, yes, but it's way less laggy. Right, so you can see this one. Yeah, it's literally not got a ship. I can literally see another one over there. But it's so far. Right, I don't think that one's got a ship. I think I can see another one there. Right, that's got a ship. Let's head over to that one right now. I'm going to go directly to the ship to see if I've been here already. I don't think I have. Oh, yes. There is 1 extra pair of elytra. And, of course, all this loot. To be honest, I don't think I could come to an end city without at least getting some of the loot. So I'm going to go up here first. Look at all that lovely loot. Right, there should be some more loot in here. And then I'm just going to go. I should have enough. Right, look at all that loot I've got, and I've literally not even searched the full thing, but, yeah, we definitely need an extra pair of elytra. This is a must. Alright, so that was the one that I'm on, and this one over here has actually got a ship, so I'm going to go all the way over there and retrieve that pair of elytras. Yoink. That's number 2. Right, so I'm going to this one, and this is definitely going to be the last one, because, yeah, I could be at this all day. I kind of do love exploring and getting loads of loot. It's kind of my favorite thing to do. Nice, another smithing template. Right, I'm definitely going home now. Like I said, I could be here all literal day, so I'm going back home. And finally, I can top up my Elytras with 3 extra pairs. Oh, dude, I don't even have enough room. Damn it. And not only that, I've got all of this loot as well, which is absolutely insane. And that literally took me 20 minutes since I started the video. Obviously, it's going to be edited. And of course, it took me a little bit faster because I've got Elytra. Now, remember, that trick does work in the overworld as well. So you're going to be able to find massive amounts of structures in the overworld. Anyway, on to the next one. Now, the next thing on the list is actually a farm. And this, believe it or not, has been nerfed. But I still think it is one of the most powerful farms in the game. Some people will argue, James, this is not even a farm. However, I mean, call it what you want. It's still very OP. If you've got this in your world, you're pretty much not going to go without anything. And for anyone who didn't know what I was talking about, it is, of course, the OP Villager Trading Station. Now, like I said, this has been nerfed, and the nerf is regarding the center spawner. What this did was actually reduce the prices of what you would pay. So you would pay cheap prices, and you would get reduced rates every time a zombie villager spawned out of the spawner. However, that is the bit that got nerfed. Like I said, it doesn't work fully anymore, although it does still give small amount of discount. Even after the nerf of villager discounts, this thing will literally offer you everything you will ever need. For example, if you need some armor, you can buy some armor. You can still buy hose for literally 1 emerald, which is actually an insane price. So that's full enchanted diamond armor right here. And, of course, diamond tools. And that's just from villagers. Another great thing that I always buy off villagers is food. If you've not got a food villager, I really suggest you get some, because they are very, very good, you know, at giving you food. And they're very cheap prices as well. Just look at that. You can buy a cake for 1 emerald. Not only that, you can quite literally buy redstone, lapis lazuli, glowstone, ender pearls. And to top it off, you can actually buy bottles of enchanting, which is something I buy quite often. A great thing about this is you are not just going to get this XP from the bottles of enchanting. Actually, when you do a trade, you get XP for doing that trade as well. So if you're holding an item you need to fix, you can fix up that item a little bit. So I'll show you again. I'll do the trade, and then some XP comes out of the villager, which is really nice. So not only did I get XP for doing the trade, but I got XP from the trade as well, which is really, really nice. For just 2 emeralds from a shepherd master, you can actually buy a bed. And what can you do with a bed? Well, you could go bed mining, which essentially means that in the nether, you could find ancient debris. So essentially, this farm offers a way to get ancient debris for a really cheap price. The best thing about this farm, or at least it used to be the best thing, is obviously the enchantments. Now, they are not all 1 emerald trade. However, you can still get some pretty cheap enchantments like this Efficiency 5 for just 12 emeralds. I'm going to see how much my mending book costs now. Every single one of these used to be 1 emerald trade, but unfortunately, after the nerf, yeah, they're just like kind of good prices. They're not like great. But even still, you can see they've had a pretty significant discount, which is really, really nice. So if you do want to use this farm, you still get discounts. I would still say it is worth using. And I know what you're thinking, James. This farm solely relies on emeralds, though. And yeah, how do you get emeralds? Like a good amount. Well, here's just 2 examples that I have been using recently to get a bunch of emeralds. So I'll very quickly come to my gold farm. One thing you can do with gold and actually rotten flesh, I'll grab some rotten flesh, I've already got the gold, is sell the gold for emeralds. Again, it's 2 per 1, but that's not so bad. You're going to get 32 per stack, which is a pretty good price. Again, you can only do this on the clerk villagers, but remember, every time you make a trade, you're also getting yourself a little bit of XP. So ideally, you want to be holding an item you want to fix, and yeah, you'll be able to get yourself some XP and some emeralds as well. Now, if you don't have much gold, you could additionally use rotten flesh. Now, rotten flesh for me is quite a good source of emeralds, purely for the fact, yeah, it's very expensive, as you can see, very, very expensive, but I don't have anything else to do with rotten flesh. Like, I often need to get rid of it from my gold farm, and even this specific farm right here, because this farm, when the zombies die here, it does provide me with some rotten flesh, but as you can see, I've already sold it for emeralds. So there are 2 ways that you can get some emeralds. Again, if you've got any other suggestions on a really OP way to get some emeralds, let me know in the comments below. This farm has literally made my life so much easier in my world. Like I said, if you haven't built this, what on earth are you waiting for? So yeah, let's jump on to the next one. This next one comes with a fair warning. It might trigger you, or it might trigger someone who thinks it's cheating. Again, it's literally a feature of the game. I don't make the rules. I didn't add this to the game. Literally, the devs did. So, that being said, what is this feature I am talking about? Well, did you know you can literally go into your settings and change the difficulty of the game? Now, there are some bad implications to doing this if you always playing hard and you go to peaceful. Maybe you've got like mobs that you've collected that you will lose. So ideally you never want to go from hard to peaceful, but you can literally go from hard to easy like at any time. And what this does, I will show you what I use this for specifically. I go to the nether, go to the bottom of the nether, and dig a massive tunnel. A little bit like this. And once you're satisfied, you've made a big enough tunnel, what you're going to want to do is make a room at the end of this tunnel. So, something a little bit like, I don't know, this. Doesn't have to be perfect. You'll see why. And now, once you're happy with your room, simply set up a wither. Yes, I am not joking. Set up a wither, because I'm actually using the ability to change difficulty to, yeah, we're going to use this as wither mining. So, it's actually a really, really good method. You'd actually be surprised how good it is. So, we're just going to wait here. Right. So, once you've set up your wither, you are going to need to do something, but my wither was trapped a little bit, so it took me a little bit longer. You're going to need to get the wither down to half health. Now, it's entirely up to you how you do this, but because it's in easy mode, yeah, it's just, like, so easy to do. So give it a couple of hits, and you should be able to get it down to half health. Try and get it to follow you a little bit. So, at half health, it should unlock an attack. I think we need one more hit. Right, there we go. Now it's unlocked the mining attack, I like to call it. So, as you can see behind me, it is literally chasing me, and it will destroy blocks. So, all you have to do is essentially come a little bit forward, and you'll see, we'll just wait for it. So, you can see here, it will see me, and then it will force itself towards me. Oh, my days. Make sure you got enough health, and obviously a totem. But it's in easy, so I didn't let my health fully respawn. We're just going to wait here. So, any lava casts, they might fall down from the sky, but if there's any in the way, it will actually just destroy them. So, there we go. And we're going to go back all the way this way. And essentially do this all the way down the line. You see that? Destroyed the lava. Pretty nice. And all you have to do is literally keep walking backwards. And remember, we are on easy mode. Like, literally, I've been hit so many times and not died. Now, you could probably do this in hard mode. But for what it's worth, I mean, doing it in easy is a little bit easier. You see how flat it actually mines out as well. So we'll go through there in a second. But first of all, let's just get a bit more area cleared out. Obviously, we've not looked down there fully. Oh, no. It's alright, we have a totem. Extra totem. And because it's on easy, we can just kind of like, you know, get away from the lava. You saw that? The wither just destroyed that lava, which is even better. Let's run back down here and see what we got. You see that it literally destroys all the gold and leaves you with all of the items on the floor. So it's really quite nice. I think I've done an area with, oh, ancient debris up there. Nice. So there's 2 ancient debris there, which I'll get. The wither's somewhere down there. Let me quickly grab these. So I've got 5 ancient debris so far. Bearing in mind, they are going to drop on the floor, so you can go collect them as well, which is really nice. So essentially, it's like automatic. So you got to really make sure to keep an eye out that you're not leaving any behind. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back, find our wither, and maybe continue a little bit longer. But just look how straight this path is. It is so straight, right? All the same level, all nice and easy to mine. Yeah, I don't know where this wither's gone. somewhere around here. Let's just look out for ancient debris. And literally, I've essentially done the whole tunnel now. So I'll just do this end bit, see if we get any more ancient debris. From that short amount of time, I've got 8 bits, and I've still got half of Wither's health to kind of go at. So it doesn't really matter. Again, you do want to be careful of the lava. Make sure you've got an exit plan if you need be. I'm just going to dig through. If you do get scared, just dig away. That's what I do. Dig away, get your health back, and you should be good to go. Oh, no. Ancient debris. Bearing in mind, it is going to follow you, the Wither. So, just bear that in mind. You could, like, not get far enough away. So, that is going to follow me down this tunnel now. But, say, like, you've had enough. Literally, just fight the Wither as normal. And because it's on easy, it's really so easy. You saw that 5 hits, and I think I was able to do it. And to top it off, after you've got all your stuff from mining, you literally get yourself a nether star. So, I mean, it does look kind of dodgy to do, but it's not that hard. Like, it looks a little bit dodgy when I was going in the fire and stuff. You can just get fire resistance potions if you really want. Grab that piece of ancient debris. And, yeah, to be honest with you, I think this is one of the best ways to actually mine ancient debris. I just come down here and found 2 more ancient debris. How the... That brings us up to a grand total of 16 ancient debris. You cannot tell me that that is not an OP method. Now, honestly, call me the gas blaster because that was an OP move right there. I found another ancient debris while I'm trying to get out of here. I'm not going to lie. I'm lost. I can't find my way out. Finally, I found my old tunnels. And just look at this. This is bed mining. So it's a lot more messy than wither mining. Now, to be honest with you, 18 ancient debris is not bad. And anyone would think that the wither mining is the feature that I'm talking about. It's not. It's the ability to be able to change your settings, your difficulty settings in-game, which is kind of OP. Am I wrong? And like I said, you can use this feature as a really good tool. For example, if your friend accidentally puts a wither right in the middle of your world, what you're going to do? Well, you're going to go to the settings and you're going to quickly... Oh, God, no. You're going to go into peaceful. And that will literally get rid of any mobs. Now, bear in mind, if you do have any mobs in your museums or anything like that, like hard mobs, then they will disappear if you use that method. So be very cautious using it. So there we have it. There are my top 3 farms and features in the latest version of the game. Again, if you disagree with any of them, let me know in the comments below. But that's all I've got time for today. I will catch you guys on the next one.